Okay, Tyler Bryden here again. You know what? I thought I was done recording videos for the day, but some news came out. We had heard murmurs of it, but it's officially released. Stability AI has raised 101 million USD funding round at $1 billion valuation. That's a post-money valuation, led by Coatue, Lightspeed Ventures, and participation from O'Shaughnessy Ventures LLC. And I've got the TechCrunch article. I got a bunch of pieces out here. Ahmad talks about, it's going to be a very interesting day. He's always been quite a character. If you've seen any of the videos or any of the things I've done, I've got a lot of love for this company. I just think they are, moving towards being possibly one of the more valuable companies that's being built right now. I just think they have so much technical ability. And they also have the community that's built. And I got a couple stats on that. About 1.5 million users who have created over 170 million images and more than 10 million daily users across all channels. And what's really, I find incredible is that, they've built this process of being able to do this with images, but they are moving with the same process to do audio generation, video generation, 3D render generation. And it's really just a demonstration, an early beginning of what is possible from a team with this much technical talent, and then now the funding to back it. And Stability AI is not, gone without, some criticism. There's been lots of challenges sort of with ethical and legal implications of the technology and scraping data off the web to then produce original content. There's been, I hadn't known about this, but a little bit of some controversy with Reddit and how they're like fostering the community there in this maybe, conflict between venture capital and then open source and then building communities there. But already I just think we're seeing so much being built on top of Stable Diffusion with the way that they've released it. And that includes what I've got here is, this is worthwhile, I'll share this as a resource, is basically all the notebooks and sort of libraries and Google Collabs that have come out of Stable Diffusion's releases. And, this was released last week. It's been 7 weeks. This is just the beginning, and there's already like fully incredible 3D render thing, all these different things that I'm sure even, maybe the team at Stability AI had inklings that were possible, but has just compounded and compounded over again. And this is, again, a big funding round, 101 million, especially in the market conditions today. Imad Mostak, who he had bootstrapped it originally, which is super cool, and then has this quote: "Nobody has any voting rights except our employees, no billionaires, big funds, governments, or anyone else with control of the company or the communities we support. We're completely independent." So he told TechCrunch that in a previous interview, and the goal is there to accelerate open source foundational AI. And I think that's where some of this news is both exciting, shocking, and scary for people who are part of this community. You hope that they will continue to be able to drive with the right sort of mindset and goals to continue to being open and allowing community members to contribute and grow alongside with the company. Now, a couple other things that were just pretty wild is that they have a cluster of more than 4,000 NVIDIA A100 GPUs. So that's a massive sort of engine that they have. So that's been costly to maintain, almost it's actually exceeded $50 million, their operation cloud expenditures. So $101 million doesn't seem like that much money when you consider that. They've got a couple other things that I've mentioned in some of these articles, and I got a bunch of them here just so you can get a little bit of a diversity of opinion, but a lot of the details had sort of blend all together on this, is that they plan to go from 100 people to about 300 people over the next year, and they brought in already a bunch of high profile hires: Google Brain, research scientists, futurists, and public speakers, Daniel Jeffries. And again, this is not the end. This is just the early stage. And I'd seen a couple pieces on LinkedIn, I think, about this. So like I had seen actually one of the people from Lightspeed share this. So this there's actually some articles that had talked about this, that they were raising 100 million round at $1 billion valuation, and it was even in September, but the round is closed, and now formally sort of available for people to understand that information and the impact that that's going to have on sort of generative AI in the space. I've got the link of one of the other sort of lead investors, I believe, the actual lead investor for this round. So they're investing big money. This is not going to change. This was super fascinating piece by Sequoia, one of the biggest names in venture capital. And they did a deep dive on generative AI and basically had at the end a call for startups. So they are looking for companies that, knowing that this is a platform shift in technology, know that the world's about to change. They've already made a bunch of investments in this landscape and they want to make more investments. And I think the sign that Stability AI in just such a short time has gone to a $1 billion valuation. In such a technical domain, I think of Hugging Face also being in this domain, and then OpenAI. These are indicators that this is going to continue, and people think the next $1 trillion companies are going to come out of this space, and there will be billions and billions of dollars invested in it. And just an example, I created a video about this earlier, Lexica Art. This is a layer built on top of Stable Diffusion to help you search and find, and they've added some more functions, but this company alone has raised $5 million to continue this acceleration of indexing, archiving, making it searchable, help improve this idea of prompt engineering, all these big pieces that work when you're doing big, language models that then need the right sort of prompting to then get the output that you're looking for. And that is going to continue to increase. Stability AI is going to work through that. If you want to check out a little bit more, take a look. My account is out of credits classic, but you can see, how easy and intuitive this is, how incredible some of the outputs are. And I just thought it would be good to end with, I think, an amazing quote from Emad there, which is, every creative company in the world is testing this out right now because it allows for instant creation of any image in any style, especially when fine-tuned. There's been this promise of interactive, personalized content for many years. This is the first technology that can deliver it. And so when we think of the community that Stability has built with Stable Diffusion, the technical team, the ability to scale this into multimodal, and just the overabundance of excitement and enthusiasm for this space, I think this is a big announcement that indicates, where the journey of the technology and then the world is headed on personalized, generated experiences that we can create using language that is in tune and native to us to just create and render whatever we really want. So super fascinating, interesting time for the world. This is just one signal of it, but it's a big signal. And I am excited to follow, hopefully find even more ways to contribute to this journey, because I think it's just such a crazy, mind-blowing thing. So if you want, you've always got the links. I got all the links as always. Check out Stability AI. They've got the release so you can actually use it. They've got the funding now, and a lot more is going to be coming down the pipeline. So thank you so much for checking this out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. If you liked it, like, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.